What is up, gamers? My name is Doc, and I'm here with Arctiform Studios to present to you our first episode for our game, Karvaros. Now, if you haven't heard of our studio before, I highly suggest that you check out our socials, our website, links down below. So let's talk about our game, Karvaros. Karvaros is basically a competitive / cooperative Souls-like survival game. Things that kind of inspired this game, obviously the Dark Souls games, but also a lot of other competitive and survival games that we've been playing throughout the years. If you're not really familiar with Souls-like, basically that just is in relation to...
Will you take a look at that? Pretty pathetic, huh?
Well, Dark Souls. You should definitely check those games out. So one of my big issues with like some of the Souls-like games that have been coming out lately is a lot of them don't have PvP. So our game is going to be highly focused towards players who want a challenge, who love Dark Souls, and are looking for a Souls-like game that has more PvP. So originally the game's idea and vision was that there would be players playing in this third person similar to Dark Souls with those controls, and they'd be essentially going through a dungeon. And the idea was that this dungeon would be getting generated by a dungeon master, if you would, and basically that would be another player. And that player would be placing units and strategically using them and controlling them even to thwart those players from coming in and defeating essentially the boss. So that's what the original vision for Karvaros was. And quickly I found out that was going to be a bit of a stretch. Obviously that is like creating two entirely different games and having to figure out how to smash those together. Over the time of working and developing on Karvaros for the last year, the vision for it has changed. And so now when I said earlier that genre of competitive, cooperative, Souls-like survival is essentially what the vision has turned into. So being this kind of as a first big game, especially for me developing it, I just kind of want to share with everyone the first steps I was taking. I'm also hoping that these videos is going to help inspire a lot of other people, because it was a lot of independent developers that really got me into believing, you know what, I think I can do this too without going to school for it. I think I could learn using free open source, and honestly I have in the last year, and I have been doing that on the side of a full-time job. Basically the first month of learning Unity, C#, and just kind of like trying to figure out the vision and how I was going to implement all those things for the game we were trying to create. Everything I did that first month I trashed, and it was not really usable, had to be thrown away, and I had to restart all of that. And this is going to be a trend throughout, honestly, a game development journey. There's going to be times where you spend literally like a month, maybe more, working on a specific idea or whatever it is. Maybe it's just the game itself, and you're going to realize this isn't working. I need to redo it. And you're going to have to throw it away. You're going to hit delete, and you're going to start a new project. So that was my first month of game development.
And it was trash.
So I guess the question now is, what can you guys expect to see from our game, Karvaros? In Dark Souls, if you died, your souls get left where you died, and then if you died again, you would lose all of those. We're going as far to punish you as, like in terms of if you're grinding for materials, because we want there to be somewhat of a crafting system, you have the potential of losing all of those things. Then we also want to have something known kind of as like the hunt, where it is a very big PvP area. It's going to be randomly generated, and it'll very heavily have a roguelike feeling to it. Really excited for that aspect. And then the quest line we're thinking more is less PvP, maybe just very cooperative focused, and it'll be a little more mild tone, not as competitive. So if you guys are interested in more content from us and seeing the development of Karvaros, smash that subscribe button, like this video, and keep following us for future content. We're gonna be trying to release 2 devlogs every month, and then we'll also have some separate content for people like Patreons, and we'll also try to give them some like rewards, like stickers in relation to like creatures in the game and stuff like that. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon, I also got a link down in the description. Check that out. Super will help keep us going. I guess we'll see you guys next time. Adios.